G'day football fans and welcome back to episode 10 of our West Ham United rebuild here on Dylan on the Ball. Today we are taking on Nice in the second leg of our semi-final tie in the Europa Conference League. If you were here for last video, you'll have seen the utter ridiculousness basically that was an 11-0 win over Villarreal which put us through to the semi-finals. I'm going to go ahead and assume that today is not going to be that much of a walk in the park. I'll show you the player stats in a moment because I haven't shown them in a couple of episodes and there's a couple of milestones to show. Before we get to that though, I'll just remind you guys to please leave us a like, subscribe if you're new around here, comment down below what you think of the video, all that great stuff. Let's get into it. Firstly, I'll show you the goal scorers, who's been banging them in. The main man up front, it's Gianluca Scamacca. He has had some absolute, just outstanding performances. He's up to 19 goals in the league. He scored a hat-trick in his only performance in the Carabao Cup. He also has 10 goals in 4 games in the Conference League. Very much helped out by that Villarreal game, which I think covers half of those goals. Maybe, I can't remember if he scored 5 or 6 now, but he's up to 35 goals in his first season at the club. He has been incredible. Also pretty decent, Lucas Paqueta. He's got 14 goals, performing very well, sort of across the board. Maybe you'd like a couple more assists, but I mean, if we're performing, we're winning things, we're competing, can't be mad with it really. Antonio, as you see, he's gone down 2 overall. He has still scored 14 goals this season though, so you know, it'll be something to consider getting rid of him in the summer and replacing him with someone, you know, a bit younger, a bit. Really, I just want him, but 10 years ago. Like, if I could get a 23-year-old 77 overall with the exact same stats as Mikel Antonio, I'd be happy as Larry. That would be incredible. Just a backup to Scamacca, who's clearly our best striker, who's going to be brilliant for a while. That would be ideal. Maxwell Cornet, also first year at the club, playing off the left wing. He's done very well. He's got himself 10 goals and 11 assists. Mostly performing his best in the Conference League. Premier League, not really working out for him, but who could tell? Who knows why, to be completely honest. Other than that, I mean, no real standout performers. Plata's first season at the club has been perhaps inconsistent at best. Palmer getting the job done in the Conference League because he's an absolute stud. Other than that, I mean, Lee Hardy's got himself a goal. I don't know why Cole Palmer's played 11 and Lee Hardy's only played 3. Don't really understand that. Flynn Downs went on loan out to Bournemouth. I think he's actually there for 2 seasons, so he might come back and be decent by the time he actually comes back, but I mean, who knows if we'll need him by then. Jacob Ramsey also not spectacular, but he is playing a much more, I guess, subdued role than he's used to, playing as more of a holder than an attacking midfielder. Perhaps that'll be something to look at in the future. I mean, with Fornals maybe getting a move on at some stage. Where is Fornals? Has Fornals done anything? Here he is. 3 assists for Pablo Fornals, so if we get a good offer for him, maybe he'll move on and we'll move Jacob Ramsey up to the attacking mid spot and bring in another defensive mid. I don't know. We'll see, basically. Other than that, nothing too exciting. I mean, 5 assists already for Mitchell Back is pretty amazing. If we sort it by assists, it's the same sort of names you'd expect up there. I mean, especially seeing Cole Palmer up there is pretty sensational. Anyway, that's enough of that. You see them, you get the idea. Let's get through to some highlights. We've got 5 games to catch you up on, including an FA Cup semi-final that's flown under the radar, but we'll see how we go in that one shortly. So the first game is against Nottingham Forest away, and it's Mikel Antonio getting his head on this one. A good cross. I mean, the replays are ridiculous. I don't know what happened there, but the replay, it shows that it's just a great header into the bottom corner. That gave us a 1-0 lead. Then in the 90th minute, there's a penalty for Nottingham Forest, saved by Alphonse Areola. He doesn't perhaps get the highlights he needs, because he has been sensational. We win that one 1-0. It was then away to St Mary's to play Southampton, and Gianluca Scamacca getting the scoring underway here with the penalty, right into the bottom corner. Beautifully taken penalty. Bazunu goes the wrong way, and I mean, even if he went the right way, that will take some saving. That was 1-0. And then again, I mean, not too long after it rather, Scamacca again from the penalty spot, this time straight down the middle. Absolutely blasts this one. Bazunu dives. Expecting some sort of mind games there, I don't know. That was 2-0. We then complete the hat-trick for Scamacca. Yes, I could have scored this with Plata, but I thought, let's serve it up on one for Scamacca to get his hat-trick. That was his 19th Premier League goal of the season. A beautiful little hat-trick and a beautiful little 3 points. Then came the FA Cup semi-final, and in a very un-Manchester City goal, it's a bit of, it's a long free kick from about halfway, they smash in. A little bit of head tennis, where we can't win it off Phil Foden, and then Riyad Mahrez beats Craig Dawson in the air, and thumps it beyond Areola, gets a touch, can't quite do enough. City then take a 2-0 lead. It is Erling Haaland from the penalty spot, absolutely hammering that one into the top corner. Areola again guesses the right way. Almost gets there, but it's just too good of a penalty. That's 2-0. We grab one back here through Michail Antonio, played in by Maxwell Cornet, smashes it across the keeper into the bottom corner to make it 2-1. And unfortunately, we couldn't get that equaliser. We bow out of the FA Cup at the semi-final stage. Then on to more pressing matters. It's the first leg of our match against Nice. I don't know why it says gym at the top for their thing, but it is 1-0 here. Servi gets played through on a counter-attack, swings in across towards Scamacca. Right on the volley, smashes it low and hard back across Schmeichel, who cannot react quick enough for 1-0. Servi then gets himself a goal. Does it really say gym for Nice? I'm very confused. Why does it say gym? I don't understand. Wouldn't it say OGC or NIC? I don't know. Servi gets a goal here. He's just through on goal already and takes a couple of touches, smacks it across the keeper for 2-0. Scamacca then gets another. It's 3-0. We had a red card allegedly. I don't know what happened. Again down the middle, again full of power. Keeper dives out of the way. And we take a 3-0 lead away to Nice for today's video. Could be another non-event, maybe. Then most recently we hosted Arsenal in the Premier League and Victor Osimhen got the scoring underway here. The marking between Soufal and Emerson there, it's not brilliant. It does really sell us, and then the finish from Osimhen is fantastic. Then blink and you'll miss it. Osimhen again. A great cross from Bukayo Saka. The replays screw up again, but he fires it in to Osimhen on the volley, in off the post, nothing Areola could do. It's a 2-0 win for Arsenal, more points dropped in the Europe chase. So in the league, with 4 games to play, we are 4 points behind Spurs, who are in 5th. We are, 7 points behind Liverpool, who are in 4th. So it's not looking brilliant. Arsenal have also made ground after beating us in that most recent fixture. It's still possible. We've got 12 points to play for, which would take us up to 76. So at best we can finish 3rd, but also, I mean, look, it'll definitely take some doing to get anywhere near there. As you see on the right, our remaining fixtures are Leicester away, we host Leeds. We've then got Bournemouth, who we host, and then on the final day we go away to Tottenham, which is an absolute disaster. I mean, could end up being fantastic. I mean, if we get the points on that occasion, that puts us in a European place. That would be fantastic. We will already get Europe, I know, because we won the Carabao Cup. So we're already in the Europa League, which is one better than this year, so that's a positive. I'd love to get Champions League, that would be fantastic, but I think winning a Carabao Cup, semi-final of an FA Cup, semi-finals of the Conference League at the very least, it's a very good season, really. Confirmation here that we did not progress in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. We go down 2-1 to Manchester City. Arsenal progress as well in the other semi-final, beating Liverpool 3-2. The final is City versus Arsenal, which, look, I'm very happy to have made the semi-finals, to be honest with you, as I said before, to progress to semi-finals. Like, in all 3 cup competitions, we got at least to the semi-finals. That's pretty intense. That leads us to the Conference League, where we hold a 3-0 lead over Nice. We're heading away today. The other semi-final is Azad versus Fiorentina. It is 1-1. I'm going to say Fiorentina to go through, but I mean, it finished 1-1 at their home leg, so I don't really know what's going on there. Either way, I think we're probably favourites for that final if we get through against Nice. I think we're just the favourites at this point anyway, really. Especially after dispatching of Vitoria 7-0 and Villarreal 11-0. So anyway, that'll wrap up the wrap-up. let's get through the lineups for today's match. So our lineup for this one will be Areola in goals, a backline of Ben Johnson, Kura, Agard and Baka. Defensive mid is Rice and Souček. Attacking mid is Cornet, Paqueta and Bowen. Up front, 35 goal hero, Gianluca Scamacca. It's a very, very good lineup for us. It's not our 100% best 11, a couple of changes in the back line, but with the progression that Back has made, he's already gone up 2 overall. Johnson's gone up 2 overall this season. We're getting just about to be sort of even Stevens at the wide back positions. I mean, Soufal is 80 overall, I think, but he's 30 now, so Johnson will soon there'll be a crossover there. Baka is the exact same overall as Emerson now, and Kura is, I mean, he's a couple behind Zuma, but Zuma was just playing the other day against Arsenal and he's a bit tired, so we'll give Kura a go. We've got a 3-0 lead. Surely we're good enough. As for Nice, it's another 4-4-2, which if last time we played a 4-4-2 means anything, today might be pretty easy. Because if you remember, Villarreal played a 4-4-2, and I said before the game that was the first time I'd faced one, and we won 11-0. So hopefully that bodes well. Their lineup is Schmeichel in goal, a back four of Latomba, Rob Holding, Jean-Claire, Todibo, Baird at left back, Diop at left wing, Thuram and Rosario in the midfield, Nicolas Pepe on the right. Up front, it is Laborde and Delors. Look, I mean, they've got a decent enough squad. I mean, they should be, I wouldn't say competing in Ligue 1, but because no one can. But, you know, for Ligue 1 standards, that's probably, you know, finishing third, maybe worthy lineup. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe I'm trying to hype them up so that you guys think that this is going to be a close contest. I don't know. Anyway, let's get through to it. Let's head to this fake stadium to watch ourselves hopefully progress to a Conference League final. Here we are then at a beautiful looking red and black sea at the Wall Stadium. A nice tifo of Kasper Schmeichel at the back there. Gorgeous man. I'll just remind you guys to please leave us a like down below. Subscribe if you're new around here. If you want to see where the next season takes us. I mean, this is what will be the penultimate episode of this first season in charge. So we've got transfers incoming in a couple of videos. Make sure to let me know who you reckon we should be looking at, what positions we should be looking at upgrading, that sort of stuff. Comment that down below. Subscribe if you're new. Like. Follow us on the social medias, they're all in the description below, all of that stuff. Let's kick off, let's play some football, make another final. Okie dokie, we are underway, life is good, we're already up 3-0, so, I mean, it's basically the Villarreal game all over again, and already you see a bit of space for Baka on the left-hand side. Oh, he's offside. Well, look, that would have been slick if my brain had been a bit quicker, but it didn't quite work out. There are warning signs there for Nice already, with Baka getting forward there, finding his way in behind. But maybe they will put up more of a resistance, I guess. Oh, but they're pressing high just like Villarreal did. Uh-oh. Paqueta finds Scamacca down the side. Scamacca chip. No. Okay, well. Alright, there was too many beans on that one. He had too many Weet-Bix for breakfast this morning. Goes for the chip as Schmeichel was coming out to meet him, and it just goes over the bar just a bit much. Oh well, we're already up 3-0, doesn't matter. Good signs though that we were able to, you know, break through that quickly and easily. It was what, I don't know, we played it to Paqueta and he played a big long through ball for Scamacca and that was it. Here they are though attacking, it's Kelvin Thuram. Can't remember his name, I think it's Kelvin, I can't remember. Here's Nicolas Pepe on the right. No, it's not Kelvin, it's like Kai, I don't remember. We've won it there. Cornet finds, it was Souček who found Paqueta. Paqueta finds Scamacca. Oh, big save from Schmeichel there. Tried to go all power straight across the keeper, but a good save on this occasion. Corner taken by Bowen, in towards Scamacca again. What was that? Did that come off his butt? What happened there? He seemed to turn his back on it and just lobbed it over the bar somehow. Here's a replay of that save. It is a very good save. That was going side netting. Good save. He's a good keeper, isn't he? He's just getting old now, which is ridiculous to think about. I remember watching that. Was it his like debut season at Manchester City where they didn't concede in like, I don't know, 6 games or something like that? I don't remember what the record was, and then it was broken at Arsenal. Paqueta's in the box here, found by Johnson. Another go and the goal. Johnson finds him well. Paqueta had found a little bit of room. A very strange celebration. I don't know why he's done that. But found himself some room in between the right centre-back and the right back. Fires a shot across the keeper. This time, Schmeichel cannot reach it. It's 1-0. But look, we're heading to a final. We are. Let's say it how it is. We're heading to a final. Alright, we'd been threatening. There's a dog barking in the background. I'm very sorry. I can't tell if it's my dog or the neighbour's dog, because the neighbour's dog does it a lot. Souček finds Bakker with a lot of room out on the wing this time. Scamacca, can he win that? He doesn't, but Paqueta scores. It just fell very kindly for Paqueta. I sort of panicked and just sort of panicked. Anyway, just sort of mashed the B button, hoping he would put it in. Not the prettiest of finishes at the end of the day. But after Scamacca had barely won the header, it's sort of a flick on from Scamacca. Paqueta finds the near bottom corner. The only place that Schmeichel maybe could have saved it was that corner, but he doesn't quite get his arm around it, and it goes in for 2-0. I don't know what's happened, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know if it's you guys. I don't know if you guys would agree, but I feel like it's since Mitchell Backer's been around. Since we've swapped Mitchell Bakker in for Aaron Cresswell, it's been a whole new ball game because he's. Oh, that's a terrible pass from Souček, giving it away there. Because it's a whole new ballgame with Bakker, because he's quick, he's got good stamina, he likes to get up the pitch, and it just makes us a whole lot more threatening, because he's getting up there all the dang time. Here Nice are attacking again. It does say Jimmer. Oh! Saved by Areola. Can we get rid? We do. Sort of scarily, but we do get through. And Cornet, Scamacca looked like he was trying to get through there, but pass wasn't great. That was a bit scary playing out from the back, but it almost worked out for us. Sofiane Diop on the left-hand side here. I feel like he's got good potential. Maybe that was last FIFA. I don't remember though. Oh, and we've given away a penalty. Declan Rice has absolutely bowled him over. They're in the box. He's absolutely bowled. There's no other way of saying it. As the guy tries to turn around, Declan Rice has just sort of thumped into the back of him. And it's a penalty and a chance for you guys to see how great Areola is, hopefully, at saving these pens. Oh, yeah. Okay, Nicolas Pepe went for the Panenka, and as Areola went to dive for it, stopped himself, caught the ball. I don't know what it is, man. I mean, it's just something this FIFA and me saving penalties. Here's Scamacca. Oh, saved. It was a very good chance. I mean, it was a tight angle, and from there you have to do well to get anything around the keeper. Oh, well done there between Pepe and Latomba. But Declan Rice wins the ball on this occasion, and Scamacca held it up well, able to find Johnson, who can find Bowen at the near post, takes it towards the penalty spot, doesn't shoot. It doesn't get his shot away, rather. I mean, I possibly could have taken it down the right side of the box with him, but didn't feel it was working. That does, though. Wow. Paqueta has grabbed himself a hat-trick in 37 minutes. I don't know what's happened, but this game's become all too easy all of a sudden. Souček finds Paqueta on the edge of the box. The finesse, I don't know how it gets through this defender. Is this a nutmeg or... No, it just curls around him. Uses the defender to curl it around him into the far post. Out of the reach of Schmeichel. It is 3-0, 3 goals for Paqueta. And it's hard for him to get assists when he's scoring all of them, isn't it? What a player. It is 3-0, 6-0 on aggregate. Almost at half-time. This one's been a bit more of a challenge, I'd say, than the Villarreal game. I don't know if you guys have the same view of it, watching it, but that's how I feel about it anyway. Oh, Paqueta was in the box then again, and I tried to find him. He was in some space. I don't know what it is that makes me think this one's a bit tougher, but I can just sense it. Here's Johnson doing well to get around the outside. Johnson cuts it back for Bowen. Blocked. Oh, then can't get the rebound. I'm a bit... Bowen's also been a little bit disappointing, I think. Maybe I just had too high expectations of Bowen after his season, I guess in real life, last season. But I feel like I just thought he would be doing better. Here's Scamacca scoring again. That time it was an assist for Paqueta. Scamacca's 36th goal of the season. Just good little bit of pocket of space that Paqueta found. Bowen played it into him, turns, finds the ball for Scamacca in between the two centre-backs, and Scamacca, using all 88 of his shot power, fires it across Schmeichel, who cannot reach it, cannot get there quick enough. And that's 4-0. Maybe I was thinking too highly of this team. I do not know. But that wraps it up. That's half time. I didn't realise it was that late on, but it's 4-0 at half time. We are absolutely rinsing them. Life's good, guys. I'm having a great time. Second half underway, and at this stage it looks like it'll be another chance for Lee Harji and Cole Palmer to come on and try and do something. Bacca does well again. So he's like the left back goat. I don't know, man. Like a hidden gem. Maybe if you use him on your ultimate teams, you'll be the best in the world. I don't know. I'm just theorising. Good through ball there for Laborde to get through. A little bit of space, possibly the most space they've had so far. But we've recouped well and we're already back set. I suppose the most good interception there by Kerr. I was going to say, I think the most space they've had would technically be the penalty that they missed. But now, on the back of it, we have room to run into. Bowen finds Paqueta. Paqueta looks for Bacca, overlapping on the left as he does. Crosses to the back post. Bowen just a step behind. Oh, they've given it straight back. Cornet now on the left. Can he shoot? He does! Wow! The outside of the foot shot. Maxwell Cornet finds the goal. Sort of similar to that Declan Rice goal of the Carabao Cup final, where just as they try to clear the ball, we win it straight back. Couple of passes and it's Cornet on his favoured left foot, outside of that foot, putting it in the far corner. Scamacca almost gets in the road, but it's 5-0 Maxwell Cornet with a stunner. And on that note, we will look to bring on those, I don't know what to call them, I just go to say bench boys every time, because that's what I said last FIFA about our bench unit. So Lee Harji and Cole Palmer both set to come on. A little bit of pressure here, but again, it's Ben Johnson doing very well against Diop. Finding Bowen. Can carry the ball forward. Finds Paqueta. Paqueta, Scamacca, yes, does find him. Takes him a little bit wide though. Here's Johnson in the box. Oh, I wanted Ben Johnson to get a goal so bad. I feel like he's deserved it. I was very hopeful. That guy looks like Berbatov. See that? Corner here for Declan Rice. He'll swing this one in. See what the heck? That was definitely like it should have been for Scamacca. But the game just wanted no one to go for it. Here's Bacca though. Edge of the box. Okay, so long shots, not his specialty. Being a great left back, he is killing that game. Long shots could do with some work, if that's what you want from him. 8-0 on aggregate. We have absolutely rinsed this competition. Clearly, above the Conference League level. Oh, Scamacca to Cole Palmer. Shoot! Another one! And that was like a mirror image of his goal against Villarreal. I'm sure that clipped the crossbar as well. That's incredible. What a player. Scamacca does very well here to sort of take it into the space, sort of hold it up and wait for the runs to go through. See here, just holds off the defenders, waits for the run, plays a very well weighted ball into the space for Palmer. Yep, right in the top corner, clips the crossbar on its way in. You absolute stud, Cole Palmer. I think the attacking mid and striker is working well at the moment, because anytime, we have to come sort of, or take it to feet and go short with Scamacca, the number 10, Paqueta or Cole Palmer, is running beyond him, and it's just working, man. It's just working. Oh, Lee Harji loses the ball. They press us well there as a unit. Now they have a good opportunity here. A good bit of possession high up the field. They're passing it around well. Laborde, left foot, outside of the foot. Wow. What goal, what a goal that would have been. What a goal that would have been. Big save from Areola, because of course he does. He's our absolute hero. Can Johnson get that one away? He does. Not happy to have conceded from a couple of set pieces recently, like the Riyad Mahrez one, and then also we conceded a header to Ronaldo from a corner. which I was less than impressed about. Still pressure on here. Deflected, shot by Thuram, deflected by Declan Rice. Ball just sort of loops up and over, and we get a nice view of Azad for some reason. Corner, not taken short. I was going to say taken short, and then it wasn't. Lee Haji can find Cornet as we run away with this one. We're going the length of the field with it. Cornet, finish across the keeper, goal. Like, it's just simple. Like, just a terrible corner. The guy who was marking the person short for the corner starts running, plays a through ball, it goes through. Cornet scores again. Cornet through on the left-hand side, makes a little bit of room for himself to take that finish. You see, he sort of moves it away from the center of the goal, I guess, just to take it away from the keeper and create that angle. And that's what, 6-0 now? It's crazy town. I'll also say, at this point, because I'm still like reeling from it, and that reeling is a play on words almost. How was that a foul? Are you serious? What was that, referee? I posted a reel of that time I threw the controller against United. I posted a reel of that on Instagram, and I posted it like a week and a half ago, or whenever it happened, I don't know. Had like 200 views in that week or so, and then since about 4 o'clock this morning, it's got, it's blown up for my standards at this point. It had about 200 views, nothing was happening. All of a sudden it's got 8,000. It's just blown up for my standards. Here's Mitchell Bakker. Can he score? Please? No! Across the keeper. Goes wide. That was, again, from absolutely nothing. Just can't find the finish. Probably could have assisted someone, but, you know, who really cares at this point? It's 10-0 on aggregate. Goodness me. 83 minutes in now, heading to the final hurdle. I'm not going to, just same again as last match, I'm not going to show you all of the replays, because why would I? There's too bloody many. Cornet with the ball, who can he find? He was looking for Scamacca, but hits it too hard. We then do find Scamacca in the box, but not enough room around him. Crowded out of it, and they can clear. Now we are back on it. Bakker in the box. No, he's offside again. Damn it. I really want to get Mitchell Bakker a goal now. Good to see Berbatov's got himself a new job though. That's good. I always love to see players staying in the game. You never think they're going to be a fourth official. Alright, a couple of minutes to go. We're through to a final. I mean, I don't know where it's going to be held. I don't know who it's going to be against. Either not Nice. That's who we're versing now. Either Fiorentina or Azad. Both teams that we should be beating probably. And look, I wasn't expecting to win the Carabao Cup for sure. I wanted to, compete for this one. But to be rinsing it like we are, ridiculous. Time winding down. It's about to be made official though. It long has been. Really. It's full time. It's 7-0 to West Ham. That's in the last 4 videos. You've seen 12 plus 11, that's 23. You've seen 7 here. You've seen 30 goals in 4 videos. This is getting ridiculous. Paqueta with the hat-trick was brilliant. We've made a final. Outstanding. Alright, I've picked out our 2 favourites of this one. Of course, it was Paqueta's hat-trick goal from just outside the box. Found by Souček in that little pocket of space. Very David Silva of him, just finding that little bit of room. But then turns into, I don't know, someone who's very good at long shots and finds it in the back of the net beyond Schmeichel for his hat-trick. What a player. Then another assist for Thomas Souček as he finds Cornet on the edge of the box, outside of the foot curl. Just has that little bit of room outside the box. Again, a nice little pocket he's found. Takes it inside, uses the outside of his better left foot to curl it around, find the side netting. That was probably 5-0, I don't remember. Amazing. What a team. So there it is, confirmation of the 7-0 win you see there on the 4th of this month. We've got just the 5 games left in the season, including the final against Azad. They won, I think it said it was 5-4 on penalties, so it was a very tight run affair against Fiorentina across the 2 legs. It went through the penalties, Azad progressed. That's who we've got in the final. We've got 4 Premier League games, the last 4 Premier League games before then. Hopefully we can get a maximum 12 points there. Hopefully finish, like just nipping that 4th place would be absolutely incredible. If we don't quite make it, it's still a very successful season, I think. Finishing, probably at worst 6th or in an absolute nightmare 7th. But then we've won the Carabao Cup. We're in the final of the Conference League. It's been a very good season. And thank you guys for being here for it. Make sure to leave us a like down below if you enjoy the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new around here. Comment what you thought of the video, all that stuff. Comment, again, any signings you'd recommend for next season, because it's coming close. Next video is the last video of this season, so we'll need some transfers coming up very shortly. And yeah, that's it. Until next time when we go again to win another final, hopefully. Peace.